Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I see you soon.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Woo girl, we are getting ready for Christmas. I know everybody is. They're either going in town, going out of town, cooking, wrapping up presents, wondering what Santa done brought to them, or the husband and the mama and the sisters and the brothers and papas and grandpas and all of that stuff, you guys. Christmas is just 3 days away, and everybody's getting all excited about it. Let me see here. Cheryl C., I do not have your address. Please text it to me. I'm just looking at some people right now. That maybe I didn't even save your phone number. So if you send it to me, I don't know. I don't know, Lisa Taylor, if we got yours in there or not. But if not, Lisa Taylor, please send me yours. I was trying to get in touch with Freddie, and she's missing in action. So, I got some stuff done, but I want to get more done. Nancy, I don't know if I got yours, because you guys, if you send it to me and you're like, oh, I don't. Nancy, please send me yours also. Anyway, you guys, in Batcave, I think I got yours. I do got yours. She said, just send it. Thank you, Cheryl C. I was getting stuff done, got a lot of the gifts out today. Got a lot of them done. Got like 90% done. So you guys, I'll get the rest done today, send them out tomorrow. If I don't have your information, you're just going to be a little late. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for showing up. I know Christmas is right around the corner, you guys. I want to talk about some stuff. We got this little case going on. Actually, there's 3 cases. Hold on. Hey, Missing in Action, what's going on?
Hey, I'm not missing in action, I'm here.
You were missing in action today. You know I had to go to work, right?
Yeah, but I told you that I was up all night because of teenagers.
Right.
Okay, so when I laid down, I knew I was down a minute.
Oh.
I was calling to thank you for my cash app. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, SD.
You're welcome. You got your money, right?
Yes, I got my money.
Okay. So all the money is out. We got one person that they wanted us to send it by mail. So I went ahead and went after I got off work. I went ahead and got it. So we'll get that stuff done tonight.
Okay.
We'll get and that's Sugar Mama. And her stuff is good because it's going to a P.O. box. So that she ain't nobody gonna take her package.
Okay, good.
All right.
Okay,
bye. Anyway, yes, today is hump day. How you doing, Lisa Candy Richardson? In here, Miss Philly G, LaKendra McCray up in here. Holla at a sister. Y'all stuff went out today. I think they said pretty much everybody's gonna get their stuff Monday, December the 27th. I'm sorry that it's running a little late, but hey, Passion B, how you doing? I think this is the second time me seeing you up in here. How you doing? Soldier Girls in the building. How are you? And Just Because, how are you doing? Wella Mina in the building. You guys make sure you hit the thumbs up as you come in. And not only that, share the live. I know everybody's doing Christmas stuff. So I just come on because this is our scheduled day. It's still Christmas. A lot of people's like, you're not coming on today, are you? If I went to work and they only wanted me to work a little bit, you know what? They needed to get stuff out. You know what I said I'll do? I said, look, if I got to clock out, I'll clock out. But if you need me to stay, I'll stay until it's all done. The boss looked at me and he was like, are you for real? I said, yeah. I got something to do at 5, but I tell you what, I'll be humping it, trying to get it done because I don't want to leave y'all hanging. He was so impressed. He was like, you gonna probably make management. I was like, that's what I'm trying to do, baby. That's what I'm trying to do. So about 4 or 5 people stayed, and I'm new. So he's like, ooh, he was like, she's a go-getter. She's a worker. I said, yeah. And we got her done in 45 minutes. I wish I could have stayed longer. But anyway, you guys, I want you guys to know that we're going to talk about a couple of cases. There's a word. I don't know what the word is. I need to pronounce this word. And it's like, I seen it today and I was like, okay, let me find out what the word is. Hold on, you guys. We're going to talk about this case, but there's a reason why I want to share with you. When I learn something, you learn something too, and we can learn this together. But there's a word. Hold on, let me find out where it is. Oh, Lord. That's not the word. Oh, where's the word? Okay, hold on. It's on this one right here. And you guys, if you know how to say this word, please call in and tell me. Or maybe it's not going to show up now. I'm so sorry. It's not going to show up now. Oh, my God. It's not going to show up. Oh, my goodness gracious. I knew that was going to happen. Why did I knew that was going to happen? Well, anyway, it's a word that they call these people that's taking out their own children. It's called Inside, like homicide or something. And I saved it, and for some reason something else is popping up and it's not going to show. And that's making me mad because I wanted to share that with you guys. Anyway, let me see if I can go in my history and see if I can see it. Wow. Anyway, they had all these cases. Let me share with you what they had. They had all these cases of mothers and fathers and babysitters that are taking out these kids. And they said the rise of it is just outrageous. So anyway, we're going to talk about this one case, and I'm going to put it in here because the little girl's name is Mercedes. So I can't find it now, but let me see. Let me go ahead and find it. But I can tell you all about it. See, that's what things do to me. Okay. Justin kills Mercedes. Justin kills Mercedes. Yeah. He pleaded guilty. He pleaded guilty to it. Justin Lee Miller. Okay. But there was a name that they call. It just came out. He admits to killing Mercedes. He has already admitted to killing her. He says, Justin, y'all seen the picture of the guy? He says that she wouldn't stop crying. But the one thing I wanted to tell you guys or share with you was this baby's eyes is just black as coal. I was like, it's kind of a little scary. Did you guys see that? The baby's eyes is black as coal. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I mean, it's scary. But this man was babysitting, and we're going to talk about it a little bit because we've got a couple of things we're going to talk about. And I am going to be looking at the chat as we go because I got my glasses on. She said, LaKendra says, my birthday is on the 27th. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy early birthday to you, LaKendra. She said, my birthday, girl. Okay, so this man, let me tell you what, he's 37 years of age. His name is Justin, and he was babysitting 11-month-old Mercedes. Her Mercedes Lane, that's her name, Mercedes Lane. And so Justin was living at his girlfriend's apartment, and at the time, which was apparently the scene of the crime. Okay. So anyway, prosecutors has offered him a plea deal. Now, this is what it says. I'm going to share this with you guys because I know you guys are going to be tripping. And then I've got some more announcements because we're going to talk about the California City Boys a little bit because there is an update. So you guys get ready, okay? Anytime when I say there's an update, I'm going to share it with you guys. I don't know what nobody else is doing. I don't care what nobody else is doing. But if there is an update on the California City Boys, I will present it and share it with you guys, okay? Just to let you guys know. And Sugar Mama, your stuff is on the way. Girl, you cleaned house, didn't you? You got 2 purses and the money. You got the Dooney and Burke purse, which is the more expensive purse. Then you got the clock purse, and then you got the money. You go, girl. Congratulations to you. Anyway, let me start telling you guys what's going on here. He says, we now know how, why, and where the head injury that killed 11-month-old Mercedes were inflicted. The child was living in Marshall County last August when a longtime friend of her father's agreed to babysit. So he was just a friend. I think they were going together. They were living together, but he agreed to babysit. So 37-year-old Justin Miller was living at his girlfriend's apartment, and at the time, which was apparently the scene of the crime. In the early morning hours of August the 14th, Miller got into an argument with his girlfriend about her desire to attend a festival when Mercedes began to get agitated. And so Miller said he backhanded the child in the face to try and keep her quiet and that her head hit the wall. Could you just see this child? She's 11 months. So she barely probably just walking, barely can keep herself stable. He done backhanded this child in off the ground into the wall. 11-month-old, not even 1 year. Mercedes was next given a bottle which calmed her down, but only until the argument later reignited, that when Miller said he smacked the child again. And she went back down. She went back down, you guys, okay? So he hit the child more than once. Somebody's calling me. It would be my husband. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Oh, you are live today. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, well, I sure can wait till I get home.
Okay.
Unless you going out there.
No.
All right.
All righty. Bye. He probably was going to tell me go feed the dog. No, he'll wait on you. He'll wait on you. That's what you can do. For real. Mm-hmm. Give me your duties, Papa. That's what you do. I don't mind doing it, but anyway, Miller, let me tell you what Miller did, because now he done got me all. Miller said he backhanded the child in the face to try to keep her quiet and that her head hit the wall. So Mercedes was next given a bottle which calmed her down, but only until the argument later reignited. That's when Miller said he smacked the child again and that she went back down. Miller said he awoke later that day and discovered the child was not moving. Okay? So Miller loaded her body into his Jeep and drove to a rural area in the Starkey County, where he wrapped the child's body in a pink blanket and buried her and spread debris to try and hide the grave. Miller said he was high on synthetic marijuana. Yeah, high on synthetic marijuana. Not the real stuff. This is the synthetic stuff. And at the time, but understood what he was doing. He understood what he was doing. So at one point during a court hearing on Miller's plea agreement today, the judge asked whether such serious head injuries could be caused by blows inflicted with Miller's bare hand. And the answer was yes, considering the child's head hitting the wall. So Miller's guilty plea was taken under advisement by the court with Judge Kim. The plea deal provides no leniency. Okay. Miller would receive the same possible punishment by pleading guilty as he would if convicted at trial. Wow. Isn't that something? The child's grandmother issued a written statement to 16 News, and now her name is Angie Owens, and she wrote, "I am glad that he admitted he did it in court. Now maybe justice will be served." The mother was very happy about it. But let me tell you, that's not the end of the story. Even though that this was not his child, the mother, hold on. The mother and the father of this child was taken into custody also and charged. And I don't see that on here, but they was. And that's what got me to wondering, why was they taken into custody? So let me see if I can find that, you guys. If I can find it, I'll share it with you. But I know I read it. I want to share that with you. Hey, Avalanche. I think we need your information too, Avalanche. Anyway, let me see here. So, and my phone is doing all kind of stuff. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. So it actually just came in. Justin Miller pleads guilty to the murder. I don't know if you guys know this, but this happened like in 2016. And it says Miller is accused of killing Mercedes last month while the babysitting her and then leaving her body in the woods. I want to see negligent. Okay, here we go. Negligent charges dropped against suspect in the death of the baby Mercedes. Okay. So he's from Indiana. And so let me see. I want to see why they he enters not guilty plea in Mercedes. First, he entered not guilty in August. Now he changed it, you guys. I just want you guys to know he changed it. Was it Tuesday? Today is now Wednesday. So he changed it yesterday. He just went ahead and pleaded guilty. And so the family of Mercedes is upset over Justin Miller's plea agreement. So let's read a little bit of that. Why would they be mad? Because I know the mother and the dad was. Rest in heavenly peace. Now the family of Mercedes is upset. Let's see this. And then we're going to move on. I just want to know, why was they upset? Because, okay. The men accusing 11-year-old Mercedes, 11-month-old Mercedes. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm a little bit agitated because I can't drink soda. So I drunk some coffee. So I'm all over the place. The man accused of killing 11-month-old Mercedes has been offered a plea agreement from the county prosecutors, but does not know the details of the agreement just yet, as it's locked in documents, according to the county clerks. But Mercedes' family doesn't want to see any agreement between Miller and the prosecutor's office. I don't know what the agreement is, but they said that he was going to get the same deal even if he was found. But they gave him an agreement. Something else was going on. Anyway, let's see what's going on. They don't want to see any agreement. But Miller plea agreement still has to be approved by the judge hearing the case. But Mercedes' grandmother, Angela, says she feels blindsided by the agreement. It's just not good enough to plea out like that. Well, he said he did it. He said he did it, you guys. So what's the problem? You guys are going to have to talk to me about it. It's just not good enough, she says, to plea out like that. Thank you, Sugar Mama. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Sugar Mama's in the building. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. I can't hardly do what I need to do. Thank you for the super chat. Let me get this on here. Sugar Mama says, see? Hey, that's what we do.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sugar Mama. Thank you for the super chat. So I want you guys to say, she says 2 days ago, a plea agreement was filed for Miller, who faces a murder charge after the death. But Mercedes, who was 11-month-old, was given to Miller to look after by her parents. Let me read that again. So, I'm not understanding what you guys are saying. So Mercedes, who was 11 months old, was given to Miller to look after by her parents, Tiffany and Kenny. Miller claims he fell asleep on August the 14th, and when he woke up, baby Mercedes was dead. But a preliminary autopsy report shows she suffered from blunt force trauma to her head, and her death was ruled as a homicide. So Judge Kim said a plea hearing has been set for Monday, December the 20th. Angela is shocked, that's the grandmother, for the agreement is on the table. I'm blown away. I don't understand how she said, I guess for him, maybe a plea might be good, but a plea is just not good for us. What was she tripping on? He plead guilty to it. He didn't get nothing extra. Anyway, and Owens herself said she wasn't even informed about the agreement. She only just found out this morning before it was announced in court. I wish somebody would have let me know instead of getting on my case this morning at 5:30 and finding it on my case. She said, oh, there's a place called My Case. I'll let him know that Miller's taking a big part of our life away. He's taking my other grandchildren. He's taking their siblings away. Please think of that before the sentences, she said. Owens feels that any sort of plea agreement would not adequately serve justice for the baby. I feel that he needs longer, said Owens. He's going to get 45 to 65. Whether he goes to court or not, he's getting the same thing. I mean, maybe she wants the death penalty. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. That's the whole thing of it. She wasn't told about it. She's okay. This is what she says. She says, I feel that he needs longer, said Owens. I mean, an innocent child, my innocent grandchild. How could you just do that and expect, okay, you do 45 years and get out and you're fine. Where's my baby at? Where her time? Where's her life? Miller please. Hearing has been set for December the 20th at 1 p.m. Owens hoped to be there in person to find out if Mercedes will have justice. Well, he got 65 years. Do you guys think that's justice? I don't know. Tell me, you guys. I mean, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Drugs has a lot to do with these babies' demise. Zen said, that's justice. He'll find. See, I thought that was justice. I thought, what do you got? You know what? Why would you want someone to say, I didn't do it? And then they're totally lying. And then you got to prove it. And little stuff can come up and they can get away scot-free, or something was said wrong, or you don't have all the information or whatever. And now a whole bunch of money is spent. Here's the thing. If they go to court and the court says life is not life, you guys. I don't know. Maybe in your state it is. But majority of the time, life is like, 25 years or something. So to get a 65, 45-year sentence is good. I don't know. It's not my child, so, maybe I would. I mean, I don't know. Is she feeling, I don't know maybe she don't understand. I don't know. No justice, he won't serve 65 years. No justice, he won't serve 65. No, he won't serve 65. She wants to know everything that goes on in the back end. I don't know. Prison for him and her. Yeah. I don't know. Kamala says the parents should be held accountable as well. You know what they did? They did arrest the parents. I don't know why. Maybe because they knew he was smoking the drugs, or gave him the drugs, or bought him some drugs, or sat there and watched him do drugs and then hand the child to him. I don't know what the deal was with that, but I guarantee you they were arrested. And I wanted to read the report. So I'm going to do a little digging, because it's funny how in some states, it's weird how some people just go on with their life. The kid is missing or gone or dead or whatever, and they actually put these kids in danger. And I don't understand why, some people be thinking they didn't do anything wrong. Soldier Girl says better than nothing. Okay. with no parole. No parole. Okay. I don't know what these people are. I'll just block them because I don't know what they're saying and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. You know. Anywho's, let's see here. I want to see what that said. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's some stuff I want to know. Anyway, 45 to 65 years. Thank you, Zan. Thank you. I was wondering, I was like, why I can't get him out of here? Zan took care of it. I was like, I can't take him out. I was still seeing it. Thank you, Zan. Hey, Valet, how you doing? Hey, Valerie McFadden, how are you? Hey, Northern Elastic, how are you? Anyway, so you guys, we're gonna keep watching that and making sure you know what's going on so we can learn these laws and what's going on and why they're not doing stuff and everything. Okay. So we're 33 minutes into the hour. Hey, Sonia Watts, how you doing? I just got ready to say your name. I was like, I haven't seen Sonia Watts. There you are. Hey, Cat Eyes, how are you? So there is an update on the California City Boys. It's not like, hey, they found them or they know where they are, but when there's any information that comes out that we all need to know and share everywhere you go, because for some unknown reason, you guys, I'm hearing these boys' names again, and the family down there is putting the kids' names back out there. It's like people done forgot, people not, paying attention, or it's like they done went on with life, and they need everybody to be wondering where is these boys and being on social media and speaking about these boys. So we will do our part. And anytime, like I said, if there's any information, I'm going to let you guys know. So with that being said, the father, his name is Charles Pettis, has went and did an interview with the news. That is one of the, I can't remember which one father he is to the babies, but they're both he is pretty much. I'm just telling you like a TI is. Okay. So this is his boys because, that's the way it is. Now, anyway. So anyway, he came on the news. He went to the news station and spoke. And yes, he has filed a lawsuit against the county, the biological dad of the two missing boys, Orrin and Orson, has filed a lawsuit. But not only that, you guys, he is saddened and he had a full interview. Now, I will try to bring it up. I didn't see it on the news. Actually, somebody sent it to me from Facebook. And so I wanted you guys to know he is filing lawsuit. Yes, he is. Yes. Yes. And his face was there. He wasn't hiding. You guys met him. Remember when Miss Val and them went to their birthday party? I think it was a birthday party for one of the boys. And we did prayer. But the father, Mr. Pettis, came on and he spoke to us. I don't know if you guys remember. So we were the first one to speak to him you know, I didn't ask him no questions and da 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 da. We just prayed for him and you know, told him, you know, our heart goes out to him and his family, and we just kept going because it wasn't the time or the place for that at no baby's birthday party. We were just happy that he even showed his face because nobody knew what these babies daddy looked like. He had nothing to hide from because he's a very nice looking young man. But yes, it was very briefly, and I'm glad that he did come on and he was like, hi, you know, he was really nice person. And I was just happy to even just put a face with you know, with the boys. So anyway, you guys, that's what's going on the California City Boys. And if you know, we're still 100% behind these boys. I know some people think we ain't, but we just ain't doing, we just ain't gonna do no drama and all the kiddie stuff. We just not doing that. We're not gonna do all that laughing, giggle, playing jokes and games and talking about people. We're not gonna do that. You know, I'm just not. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. And I just can't even worry about it, to be honest with you. I just can't even worry about it. Because most of the time, it's never a problem. Thank you, Candy Richardson. Thank you. Because it's so serious that we got to take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very serious person. So I just am. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. I know y'all may not think it, but you know, those are some cute little boys. And hold on, let's play this for Candy Richardson. Super chat. Thank you, Candy Richardson, for the super chat. So yes, so I feel some kind of way because I'm looking at these boys and they look like my grandsons. They look like my brothers. They look like me. What I'm saying is, like, I don't worry about what other people say when it comes down to what this person and all that stuff. I'm not into that. I'm just not. You guys understand what I'm saying? I'm just into what happened to the babies and can we get some exposure to help the family? That's what I'm more into. I'm not into all the game playing and all this other stuff. I'm just not into it. Just not into it. So what I'm saying, you guys, is when it start becoming a circus, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be affiliated with that. But if everybody sticks and stay with 100 and just want the boys to be found or want somebody to be convicted of losing these kids, I'm 100 with you every time. But you're not gonna, I had people calling me, threatening me, telling me to tell them what I know and give them the information. Oh, okay, get out of here. You know, I done already gave the information to who I needed to. And oh, they don't have it. Yes, they do. Oh, but yes, they do. See, I not only talked to them, I've talked to the mayor too. So I know they got it. So you can't come and tell me anything. Because trust and believe, I checked to make sure the information got to the people. Sure did. I sure did. I did what I was supposed to do, and I wasn't going to give that information to anybody so then they can come and say, SP said this or SP said that or whatever. So we then got away from all of that, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So, but anyway, you guys, I'm looking at the family, and they are going hard. They are going hard for these boys. They ain't giving it a rest. They ain't stopped, and that tells you something. I don't know if you guys hear what I'm saying. If anybody wants to come on or whatever, we've got about 15 minutes. Let me go ahead and get this for you. And you can come up if you like. But I'm proud of the family for, hanging in there. And, sometimes, I look at it like this. Sometimes you got to put things in your own hands and you don't really know what you're doing. This family's that way. They may not know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But they trying. And you know how certain people are. My mother was this way. You couldn't call the ambulance for my mother. She would be like, no. She want me to come and get her and take her to the hospital. She don't want to call the police. She don't want to call the ambulance. She don't want to deal with them. And I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know, but there are people like that, families like that. They don't want to deal with the police. They don't want to deal with the ambulance. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They done already, especially if you already felt like you have been done wrong. Why would you know what I'm saying? So sometimes we got to step back and take a look at why we're seeing something instead of judging someone and say, look, if this young lady felt like the way that they took her kids and the family feels like the way that they took her kids was wrong, of course, you're not going to call the police every time something happens or you see something or you hear something. You don't even really want to talk to them because you don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way people are. But nevertheless, you guys, I am so happy to see when you see family doing stuff and they haven't stopped doing. And now, but I mean, there's always going to be questions like, why it take you a whole year to finally say something? We've been asking, where's the family? Where's the family? Come on, family. And it would have been more, like, wow, come on. The men done stepped up. Because at first they agreed. They made a thing in which it was best probably one person spoke. And that way things wouldn't get jumble. But, it made people think though. So anyway, I am happy. I was very pleased to see his interview and hear what he had to say. It was very heartwarming. He was saying one of his kids from another partner had passed away in a car accident. So to have these two kids not missing, and he has his other two kids. So that's kind of weird that if the state took these two kids, how do you have your other two kids? Something just not right about all of that. You guys understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is they didn't take the kids from him. So why did the state even have his kids in the first place? I don't know. I don't know what the lawsuit is about. I think I heard it has something to do with how they're not, looking for the kids or they're missing or whatever. I don't know if it's, because at one time we heard that he hadn't gave them permission to take his kids. So I don't know what it is for, but he did file lawsuit against the county up there. So that tells you they feel like they've been violated. Debbie Kennedy says, I don't blame you for backing away because certain people were torturing you and stressing you out. Oh yeah. I was getting really, and I didn't want it to focus to come off the kids. So, Soldier Girl says, yes, ma'am, that's not right. Okay. Little Linda says, if I remember correctly, he was in prison when the boys went missing. What, Charles Pettis or the other one? I don't know. I don't know. He's a good looking lad and he's got his other kids. So I don't know why, maybe that might be the reason. I have no clue. Hey, how you doing? She says, I'm on here, but using two phones. My service keeps timing me out. My internet in my entire neighborhood been off all day. Oh, okay. You're welcome, Angie. You're welcome. Wasn't he in jail when they took him? Oh, I don't know. Little Linda says Pettis, okay? I don't know which one. See, I don't know which one either, but until we figure out what YouTube is talking about as far as, and they get when my daughter comes over here, she'll come over here this weekend and she'll erase what I need erased, and we'll have our stuff running up and running, you guys. Little Linda says, I think he was in prison when Ryan lost custody. Oh, wow. I just don't understand how two babies go missing and nobody knows nothing. He needs to sue CPS. Yeah, well, Well, even if he was in jail or prison or whatever, and they still don't have no rights to take his rights. They still got to ask him, even if he's in prison. Now, I don't know if he said yes or yeah, go right ahead, or they, because let me tell you, and I'm not trying to get off in nobody's business, but my niece, my brother was not even in the state, and the young lady that had my niece, she said that her husband was the father. And so they were taking the kids from her because it was a lot of stuff going on in her life. And when I say a lot, I'm saying a lot. I'm talking about it wasn't just drugs. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on in her life. When I say a whole bunch, I mean a whole bunch of stuff. So any kid that she have, they just take them right away. So she thought to herself, she was like, well, I'll just have this baby out of state, And anyway, when she went into labor, though, I think she was in one of those, crack houses or whatever. But anyway, she went into labor, so she had the baby in town. And see what I'm saying? So I don't judge other people because my family goes through. I'm looking at some stuff, and so they took the baby from her as soon as she had the baby. She said that the baby was her husband's baby. That's how she got her name, my daughter. And so they couldn't take the baby because he was like, you can't take my baby, blah, 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 blah. But they did a blood test, found out he's not the father. Then she said another dude was the father. Okay, they did another blood test. They didn't give her back the baby, but they couldn't give him the baby either. They found out he wasn't the father. They did another blood test. All this time, somebody else was, for 2 years, this woman claimed this man and that man and this man. So the judge said, finally, you don't know who the daddy is. We're putting this child up for adoption. And she was like, no. She said, I know who the father is. So she said, my brother was the father. 2 years. So they wrote him a letter and said, this lady claims that you're the father of her baby. And he was like, no way. He was like, no way. There's no way I could be the father. I got with her one night, but nothing to it. Hey, I'm doing my thing. I'm out of state. I'm not even in Kansas. So they sent him to this place that where he was at and said, take this blood test because this was her last alternative that she could, or option. He took the test and it turned out he was the father. And they said, well, do you want your child or do you not want the child? He says, I want the child. So they said, do this. And he was jumping through hoops and all this stuff and running into town and running out of town and stopped and take this class. Now, he ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing to get the child taken from him. But they had him jumping through hoops and everything. And then come to find out, they found out that he didn't stay in Kansas. Now, he still had a Kansas ID, but he was not here in Kansas. And so he didn't tell them that. You know what I'm saying? He was using somebody else's address. So when they found out that, they was like, we're taking your rights. And so my mother told me about it, and I was like, okay. My mother told me to get the child. I said, I don't want another baby. My kids is 12 and 10. I'm ready to get out and kick it, find me somebody. And you know what I'm saying? No, I don't want another kid. And my family told me we don't leave our family behind. Then somebody's got to do this. So you might as well go ahead and do it. So, yep, Kansas. So I went to court and they gave me the runaround. Yeah, they gave me the runaround. They didn't want to give the child to me. I boo-hooed and cried, told them that they not right. I'm the paternal aunt of this child. They was going to give it to the foster parent. They said that she's been with this child for 2 years. She got a bond. I said, how good is her bond with a child when I'm blood? Bond ain't got nothing to do with blood. And then they was like, well, they were going to give it to. She called me up. She was like, she called me up. She was like, well, the judge told us he ordered for me and her. Cause I was banging. I went to court and the judge couldn't tell me nothing. I'm sitting there arguing with the judge. You're not right. This child is blood to me. Why would you give it to somebody getting paid to take care of my niece? This don't make sense to me. Judge, this don't make sense. Where they do that? Oh, you better believe. I wasn't finna stop because my mother told me not to. You guys understand what I'm saying? That's not something I wanted to do, but my mother told me to do it. So with her being my mother and this is my brother's child, I'm going to do what my mother asked me to do. You know? And that's just something that we do. So anyway, so the judge ordered for her and I to sit down and try to work this out because he said I'd never seen two women fighting for the same child. I said, no, this is not just any child. To her, it's any child because she can go and adopt any child she wants. But this is my niece. And I'm right here. I'm right here. Here I am. I got a home. I got stable income. My kids go to private school. Picked up and transferred every day. Lunch, all that stuff is paid. Here I am right here. And I heard that they call it Salvation Army. They got, they do the foster parenting stuff. They place kids that doesn't have a home or whatever. And I said, Your Honor, I can't believe that they told me when they go vote, they're going to vote for her because here's the reason. They're going to vote for her because she's a foster parent for them. They already told her that. She called me and told me that. And they were like, they wasn't even denying it. They was like, we did tell her that. And they just said, okay, could you ladies not fight over this child? Go sit down, have some coffee, and talk it out or whatever. I said, okay, we could do that. She was like, well, I don't want her to come to my house. I said, you can come to my house. I don't even drink coffee. But honey, I'm going to go get a coffee pot. I'm going to go get some coffee, and we're going to sit down. She came to the house, and she was like, oh, well, anyway. She was like, let me just have her. I love her. I lost a baby. And I was like, this is not making up for a child you lost. This is my niece. No. She was like, I'll let you see her anytime you want. I said, no, honey, I'll let you see her when I feel like it. No. This one you will not have. And then, there was a problem, you guys. There was a problem because I told her, I said, look here, this is a black little child. You're not even going to know how to raise her. I'm just telling you, you're not. Oh, that's just that. No, I'm telling you, she needs her family. She needs her family. She needs her blood. Because when you and your boyfriend, which y'all not married, break up, and you have this black little child over there, and y'all fighting over the other kids, you guys are not going to fight for this one. She needs to be with family. So if something happens to me, family can step in and help or whatever. She is family. Do you not understand what I'm saying? She was dating a young man. He was a black man at the time. Anyway, you guys, let me tell you what happened. She came over and she begged me. She was like, please, please, please. I said, no. So she was talking to this other friend of ours, which I wasn't friend with her at the time, but I know how to make friends with Kool-Aid. So it's a Mexican friend that she's now friends with both of us, but she was friends with her first. But anyway, I met her after the situation. She was like, SP. She said, I think she's going to get her because she got herself together. She's been checking you out. I said, honey, she can check all day long. She just didn't know who she was dealing with. But anyway, so let me tell you guys what happened. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I know some of you guys know the story, but you know what I did? I reached out from St. Louis because that's where I was raised, right? And I called an attorney up there and I said, look here, they're trying to take my niece. And I'm right here. And she was like, well, it's going to cost you some money. Do you got some money? And I said, no, I don't got money. What I can do, I can tell you, how much is it going to cost? She said, it could cost up to about $20,000. I said, okay, I'll tell you what. I could put my house up for collateral. I'm going to pay you. Like, I got some money in the bank, but I can pay you maybe $1,000 a month, but I'm going to put my house up for collateral. We got to get my niece. She says, okay. This is what she says, okay. She said, I promise you, I will fight with everything I got. She said, let me get on it right now. I said, okay. She sent me the papers. I signed them and everything and sent it back to her. She jumped right on it. She called him. She said, she needs to have visitation right now because she is the paternal aunt. And how can she get a bond if she don't get to see the baby? So when they finally let me, it was within 24 hours, I had visitation rights. I had visitation rights and I went there. They was like, I had to go to her house. So when I went there, they was living in an apartment and she had all these kids. She had all these foster kids. She had about 5 or 6 foster kids. Then she had her own 2 kids. And then she had my niece. And I was like, what the heck? They living in a 2-bed apartment with all these freaking kids. No. And then here come this little girl with this big old head and the prettiest eyes you ever seen. I had never seen her before. So I started having visitation rights. I'm going to tell you guys something. I told her, after visiting my niece for about 3 or 4 times, I told her, I will mop you with the floor. Do you hear me? You're not getting her. You better let go because I'm not going to play with you. And guess what I found out? No, I didn't give up. I found out. Okay, check this out. Some of you guys don't know your rights. So I'm going to share this with you. I told you guys, I was born in Arapahoe, Colorado. Okay. On an Indian reservation. Okay. Not that Indian reservation that I'm a part of. I'm Blackfoot, but I was born on the Arapaho Indian Reservation. A lot of people say, no, you ain't. But Freddie will tell you, I even showed my husband. I said, see, honey, you said I was lying. I tried to tell you I wasn't lying. I ain't got to lie to you. But guess what? I do have my paperwork. Do you know that they cannot touch it? Any part of that child if they have Indian in them? I'm trying to tell somebody something. Did you not know? Get your paperwork together. If you got any Indian in that child's blood, the state cannot touch that child. The state cannot touch that child. That's all I got to say. And guess what? When the Lord said it's over, it's over. And they handed her to me. We didn't go to court no more. Did you hear what I just said? If that child got any Indian in him, the state is not supposed to touch that child. Amen. You guys, be good. Somebody's going to learn something. Somebody share that where it needs to be shared. I'm finna go and have me a good evening. This is my night off. You guys, that's right. They cannot, I don't care if the child got 25%, 50%, 10%. That child got any in him. State is not supposed to touch that child. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Did you hear me? All right, you guys. Be good. Be safe. That's over a lot of y'all's head. Bye.